Yo! Hey everybody, Brave Steve Rage Out Legends, day 162 now. So today I thought I'd just give a bit of a catch up on the account overall, a bit of an overview, see how we've gotten to and see where we want to try and progress next on the account really. As you've just seen, we're getting close at the Sill of the Drakes, which these days it's not like such a huge impact on your account anymore because of all of the free stuff that they keep giving out all the time, all the free, login legendaries and all that different kind of stuff they do, which there's probably going to be another one coming up pretty soon. Oh yeah, there's that new month thing that they've announced out, isn't there? With that new Sacred Order dude that everyone's going to be able to get. But yeah, so in terms of champions though, pretty much the same as like the last video. Nothing's really happened because I'm kind of at a bit of a sticking point. I don't kind of know what I want to do next. Obviously Alice, Wukong, Trumbo, Haikatoon, Benshi, Jog, Ugo, Dagger, Fellhound, Apothecary, Coffin Smasher, Mad Hatter, and Cold Heart are all rank 6. So that's 4, 8, 12, 13. It's not too bad. Obviously I haven't really focused too much on getting champions to rank 6 like hugely, so not too bad. In terms of actual content, let's see what's quickly in here. Anything nice that we want? Vrasksoul wouldn't be too bad, but yeah, let's go through. Campaign, Nightmare, still haven't finished it all off, but it just costs fucking 16 energy per turn, per stage to try. So it's kind of one of them. I do it when like in some downtime where there's nothing going on and I haven't got anything to do. So to be fair, right now is probably a decent time to start doing it while I've got an abundance of energy and there's nothing going on. Dungeons, Iron Twins, in pretty much all of the different affinities we've pushed up a few more stages, but it's not consistent enough to justify pushing anymore. Like that one was 2 minutes long, and then when I tried it again after that it failed. So it's one of them where I just like drop down a stage and then just get the quick minute one, and it's safer and it's more likely. If I do Iron Twins, that is. Like at the minute, most days I am kind of doing it here and there. But the different keeps, I haven't really. I'm kind of at that point now where I'm starting to get to the bit where you're starting to get enough from your rewards from Demon Lord, where you kind of don't really need to do the potion keeps anymore. Like if there's ever like a fusion coming up and there's one where I'm gonna need a certain load, then I'll probably jump in and grab a load. But they're kind of useless to me now. Minotaur, obviously we've been able to do that for a long time. Ice Golem, we have managed to push up to stage 20. What was the team at? Was this the team I used? The only thing is with Ice Golem, it's obviously not consistent either because of the damage threshold knocking it down and it just wiping us out every so often. So we have done it, but it's just not safe enough as of yet. We need like a poisoner that doesn't do much damage, whereas at the minute Benshi for me, he does a lot of like actual damage, so it takes the boss over the thresholds quite often. Spider, we've been pushing up on that since we now have Cold Heart rank 6. Still got a couple of stages to get to before we can start, farming stage 20. But at the minute, yeah, we're definitely at the point. So now if I'm going to do a tournament, I'll just farm stage 16 here rather than the stage 10 that we were stuck at before. Dragon's Lair, we can comfortably do stage 20. Could probably, if I want to push up a little bit more, but again, for the sake of doing tournaments and stuff like that, stage 20 is fine by me. Fire Knight, again, with having Cold Heart, we have managed to push up a few more levels. We're getting close to that stage 20 mark. So I think it's just generally making people a bit stronger and stuff like that. So that should hopefully be not too far down the line. Sand Devil, same as before. I haven't really done much in that. Phantom Shogun, I think I pushed up like once just for the sake of seeing how far I can get, and I think I was doing it just to get some stuff to ascend some accessories, I think it was. And Clan Boss, we are now comfortably 2-keying Nightmare all the time. If I catch it on Void, I get like 26, 28-ish million type of thing. If it does go Force when I catch it, it is still down to like low 20s, but it's still in, if as long as I catch one, on void, and then I might get the other on force, then it's still an easy 2 key. I think if it is force for both of my keys, it's potentially hit and miss, depends on the RNG. And then all I do now for my 3rd key is just throw one into brutal quickly, because I can quick battle it as well, so it takes seconds. It was force here, so as you can see here, it was 25.5 million, so it was even then it was still a 1 key on that. That's going quite well now. Hydra, we did get the top chest again. It was luckily I hadn't done it yet, and it was like an hour before it was going to reset yesterday. So I just went in. I tried the 5 quick battles, because again we've done the top chest now, so we can do the quick battles, and all of them were just like shite, like 1.1 to 2 million. So I just went in and I did it manual, and got over 10 million, and then I got bored, so I just set it on auto and walked away until they died, which was like a million later. So we got the top chest again twice. We are getting pretty consistent with that. Chimera, I did try putting the key on hard, but I didn't quite get the, I think it was like 16-ish million I managed to get to before we died. So I'm not quite at hard yet. I don't know if I'd just Doom Tower. So I mentioned in my Rakash video that I managed to finally get up to here. Now I did try this a few times, and I did a completely manual run. I think so. My team was Haikatoon, Ugo, Jog, Alice was in there, and Coffin Smasher. So Coffin Smasher was going to be the one that puts the burn on, and it was pretty much the same as like the Scarab one, where it was like 20 odd minutes long. And the first time round that she died, there was just no chance of me getting the burn on her. So she came back and revived the little dudes. And the second time round, I rage quit, because I got her down to like 5% HP, and Alice took a turn, but Coffin Smasher was going to be next, and he had his burn ready to place. So Alice just needed to do some damage, and throughout the entire 20 odd minutes I was fighting it, Alice never once placed a brimstone. And the one fucking time that she places a brimstone was, she took her turn, places the brimstone, the boss took a turn, then Coffin Smasher was going to go. So she placed it, the boss took a turn, did a skill, and the fucking brimstone killed it before Coffin Smasher got his turn to place the fucking burn. And when that happened and it revived again, I'd literally just alt F4'd and just walked away from the computer. I was fucking raging. So I do need to try and get in here again, but I need, some more burns in this team. Like, I might have had Mad Hatter in there, because I'm sure that my survivability wasn't too great. So I think maybe I swapped out Jog for Mad Hatter. Or did I? No, I swapped out Haikatoon for Mad Hatter, because the speed wasn't really that much of a big deal. So yeah, so I had Mad Hatter in there, and his passive obviously was healing us quite well. So that was how that was. But yeah, but that's what happened. So I do need to try and get back in here with some, some more burns potentially. Like Selenia's there. I've got Ultimate Galecki, he could go in there. But I just need to figure it out, like what is going to be my way through this. Because if I can get this dead, get the Void Shard, and get the nice avatar, and it'll be our first, normal mode Doom Tower takedown in the first few months, which I'm quite happy with. What else? So Cursed City, it's one of them where I just clear as much as I can. I managed to get over into here this bit today. Obviously Bommel again, I still can't get past him as of yet. What could I? Now that I might give that a go at some point, because this was like really early on when it reset that I just gave up. That's what we've done on normal. Hard mode, again, like we get hamstrung by the lack of Ascension stars. We've only got 3 and we need 5, so we can't get past that. Spider we can't get past yet, because literally we've only got them 2 that can go in there. So yeah, we're pretty stuck on there. Siege, this time around we've been beaten basically. Like it's ending in a few hours, and they've took down our stronghold pretty handily, but they've got some pretty solid defenses that we just can't quite take out. So all I've done on this is then I've just gone for points, so we can potentially get a few more, another couple of pieces of gear when it ends, and the points all get worked out. So all I did was go for the mana shrine here, which gives you 550 points. So I did it on both this account and my main account, just get this down, give us some decent points. So hopefully, I mean, I've got no more attacks on this or the main, so you know, hopefully some people might. Yes, and since then we've had some of these towers taken down. Just, I'm guessing people are thinking the same as me. If we can't take down the stronghold, then we might as well just get some points for the towers and whatnot. So yeah. Oh yeah, so we only need, there's one more fight there. Hopefully someone higher up who's potentially going to beat this speed team could get on that. But yeah, that's all we're doing this time round on the siege. And so that brings us finally to faction wars. Now we have been starting to quite decently get some more stars now that we've got a few more 5 stars in the mix. Like, as you can see, Sacred Order 37 stars. And what else we got? So Bannerlord 26, High Elf 28, Dark Elf 29, Barbarian 21, Orc 29, Demon Spawn 39. Yeah, that's our highest Demon Spawn. You know, there's still some like Undead Horde at 18, Ogre Tribe 18. So there are still some that are quite low, like Shadowkin and Sylvan Watchers. So they need a bit of work on. So maybe these 3 we try and see what we can do with them. That might be what we try and focus on next then. Because again, obviously the other week or whatever, we did that video where we pulled everything. We did use our Sacred Shard. We have since gotten one for the end of the month thing. That was that end of the month Sacred Shard came in on the Monday just before the 2 times on the Sacred ended. Now I did think about doing it, but I just decided nah, I'll just keep holding off. On the context of Sacreds, I'm yet still to get a Sacred from Nightmare. I'm now thinking that maybe we do work on those factions. So if I go include Master Vault and then faction, so we want these 3. Maybe this is what we work on. We now do have Diana, so if we can build her out fully, and we got Cormac as well for Sylvan Watchers. So Sylvan Watchers could jump up quite a bit now with Duodana as well. Yeah, I think we might be pretty set with those. We've got things like Branch Arm, he's a HP. Tree Shield not, he could be the support for that. So we've got our tanky guy, we've got our healer. So he does, yeah, healing and increased defense. Revive. Oh, this is a plan. Yeah, so we've got him. So that squad's pretty decently set up to get some decent amount of stars early on. So yeah, right, this is the plan. Yeah, so Tree Shield, he needs to start leveling up. Again, Cormac, we could probably just take him to rank 5. Just have them all maybe at rank 5 for now. And just see how far we progress, and then see what we're kind of lacking as we progress them stages. Like, are we low on damage? If so, get Diana higher. Are we dying quicker? Then maybe we work on Duodan and Tree Shield, maybe getting higher. But just stuff like that. But then Shadowkin, obviously we've got Fenshi, Kenichi, we've got Chani now, Gory. So we're not terrible on those. If we get rid of those and those, then dwarves, it's a bit of a hodgepodge really what we've got. Defensive, attack, support, he provokes, doesn't he? Oh, that could be intriguing in terms of support. Yeah, right, that's going to be my plan, like I say, unless something spicy comes along. Like, I know that there is this weird new tournament that they're trying now, a Gear Ascension tournament. Clear Sand Devil and Phantom Shogun, get oils and extracts, and earn points to get rewards. See, this is just so annoying because people have been asking for so long now for Sand Devil and Phantom Shogun and even Iron Twins to be included in Dungeon Divers. So rather than just do that, they've made a whole new tournament just for like these 2. Like, why not just make it so that the points that you get for getting these oils and extracts lines up with, like, you know, the points you get for different levels of gear. So it's just one of them things where they've heard what people are saying, but done it the wrong way. Like, they've heard that people want these to be included in tournaments, but not the tournament that everybody wants to be in, them to be fucking included in. But you know what's probably going to happen down the line? If this does all right, they might start including this type of tournament into fusions. So I'm gonna put a pin in this here. that I don't think it'll be soon, but I do think down the line, maybe like half a year or so, they might be cheeky and throw this into a fusion somewhere just to throw everyone off completely. A bit like they did with that Summon Rush points. Like they always do something that you don't like, that you think you expect but you don't, and it just like screws people over quite a lot. But yeah, so we're gonna keep an eye on that. Let it be known I said it today. But yeah, so right there, that's a bit of an account overview of how we are so far. And like I say, I think I've made a decision of what I'm going to do next. But if anybody else has got any suggestions on what to try and, you know, focus on doing next, I don't think I'm going to get any further in Clan Boss again, like to Ultra Nightmare, until I pull like a champion that's gonna do huge work in that. So again, if you do have any suggestions, just drop it in the comments. I'm just going to leave that one here for now. So thanks again for watching, and I will catch you next time. Cheers.